Hello, hello! Thanks for clicking on the video. My name's Dobby, and this is Dobby Reacts. Here on the video, we're going to be reacting to The Expanse Season 1, Episode 3. So, I hope no matter where you are, or no matter when this is, you'll enjoy this video with your drink of choice. Mine tonight is a grape olipop. Love these things. So I feel like the plot was definitely thickening with episode 2. Things were definitely picking up. We had our crew being taken captured by the very mysterious Mars soldiers. They are definitely the most intriguing part or mysterious part, I feel like, of the show up to this point. So I'm definitely excited. Hopefully we get some more information finally about who they are, what their intentions are with kind of starting this conflict. So excited about that. We had our detective storyline starting to pick up the clues on where the missing Julie or Juliet character is. I feel like there wasn't too much development with the Earth storyline, if I'm recalling correctly, but we'll see in this episode. So thanks again for clicking on the video and joining along. If you like what you see here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That way you won't miss out on any of my future reactions. And if you want to support the channel, you can head on over to my Patreon. I've got Patreon exclusive content, early access to videos. You can also vote on polls to help me decide what to watch next. So if that interests you, you can head on over there. But otherwise, let's jump right into the video.
My name is James Holden, speaking for the 5 survivors of the Canterbury. Our ship is
Oh, well, the message definitely got spread out. Whoa, I was not expecting this. I love that these episodes just jump right into it, too. They jump right into the next scene. Oh gosh, so everyone is learning about what happened. Okay, why is this guy looking suspicious, though? Is he coming back to the same place where the crime scene was? It's kind of weird, but whatever.
Stay calm.
Hands big.
Oh.
And when you talk in and before,
This is not what I was expecting. Getting some maybe like local trading from her.
Okay, stay calm. Inte quoting Gonya go to Pochuyake.
better. Every time better.
I'm a good teacher.
Difficulties of learning a foreign language, am I right?
Hey, why don't you stay off the streets today, okay? It could get dangerous out there.
Maybe you too.
Okay, I was not expecting them to be so nice to each other, but we'd love to see it.
Our sole concern is the safe and peaceful operation of this station. Star Helix
nice breakfast.
will maintain order.
OPA round.
I feel like that was his way of saying, I know where you were.
These are your sector assignments, your team leaders. You bust any heads and I'll bust yours. Dismissed.
A great speech.
Okay, I do like her as the leader. Like she's trying to actually maintain the peace. His cracked screen has definitely been very noticeable to me every time.
The Scopuli is the ship that holding guy got scooped up trying to save. Well, Julie Mao was on it.
Good riddance to them all. This was a favor. She's not on series.
That's not the reaction I expected to get from her.
File the report. Close the case. Enjoy your tax-free bonus.
I definitely thought she would like be more interested in that connection between what's happened. Whoa, where's this? Oh my gosh, are we finally getting Mars? Hopefully. Hello. I feel like he was looking at him funny. What does that mean?
If we're prisoners, we have the right to leave.
I feel like the design of their ships are definitely more clean and polished. Oh. Yeah, no surprise. He's like, I'm good. I'll go in.
He's coming with us.
What?
Alex,
Yeah, I feel like there's something weird about he was different than the rest of them on whatever they were scanning. Okay, all the credits are rolling. I just saw, as I was pulling this episode up, that this show, or this episode, or season, was released in 2015, which is crazy. That was like 10 years ago, so it's kind of mind-blowing.
We don't even know that the Martians are behind this. We have the word of some ice hauler named James Holden.
He was a naval officer.
You saw his service record.
He has
So he has a checkered past, it seems.
Secretary General wants a plan of action, Admiral.
and he can't be. Let's just sit and wait.
Unless we have proof, that's exactly what we should be doing.
Have we met the Secretary General yet? I don't think we have.
The Admiral's right. Until we know more, we sit tight and wait.
I feel like she's so antsy to get things going, and I don't know why.
Embassy needs me back on Mars sooner than I'd hoped. So please tell them.
Okay, that word Chiron went by really quick. Did it say U.S. Ambassador, I think?
So for the moment, you're completely useless, and therefore have no excuse not to come to my house this afternoon.
No, I don't know.
Okay, well, not what I was expecting.
But Craig, if it makes you feel better, you're the best at rolling over. See you later.
Okay, I feel like she was very flirty in that conversation, but then once she turned, it was like, I don't know, maybe I'm overreading that.
Excuse me, sir. Do you like to laugh?
No. I like to laugh.
Great. Now,
Okay, this reminds me of Mean Girls.
Is your muffin buttered?
Oh my gosh, a Mormon reference.
Comedy night at the Laugh Shack once a week, and I'd love to
Oh my
prove
gosh,
you wrong. Can I
this
put your name
is a
on the list?
Mormon missionary?
I can't do it tonight, but I'd really like to check.
Okay, that was unexpected. I was a Mormon missionary back in the day, so... That's hilarious.
Yeah, if you don't hear back from me, just keep trying.
Will do, brother.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I misread that completely, but he at least looked like a Mormon missionary.
Remember the cat! Remember the cat!
All right, that's enough free speech for today. Break it up.
I feel like this word of the ship being taken is being, like, politicized so quickly.
They're more like a time suck for some rich dirt cider. Why are you pouting? You love it when they drop off the board.
Yeah. I like it to be my idea.
And it happens to be involved in this political incident that is on everyone's mind, so...
Gonna try to frame us. Think about it. All they need is one false confession.
And I wonder who'll crack first.
Wow, quick dig in. Okay, she looks very grumpy. Okay, hopefully this is just a pleasant chat and there's no torture involved. These people are kind of scary, so... Breath mint? Oh. What's happening? That was very strange.
8 parents, 1 child.
Yes.
On a 22-acre farm in Montana. North American trade zone. Very expensive to maintain.
How is he doing this? This is so interesting.
Well, Mother Elise had the widest hips. So,
Why would you destroy the Canterbury?
what? With Alex.
You trying to, like, implant that information or get a confessional?
Earth and Mars have been stepping on the necks of the Belters out here for over 100 years, and I didn't want to be the boot.
So you decided to switch sides.
I stopped playing.
Interesting. Okay. So, his loyalties lie with the Belters, it seems.
How long have you known that Naomi Nagata was an OPA operative?
What?
2 advanced degrees in fusion drive.
I feel like you cannot trust anything this guy is saying.
These are the hallmark skill sets of terrorists. Did Naomi Nagata effectuate?
I feel like he is planting seeds, though, even if he's skeptical to believe it.
Naomi's not OPA. I don't believe you.
You do now.
This could also just be a tactic, maybe, to get them to, like, turn on each other. I don't know.
We're gonna retire to Mars and the Mariner Valley Circle of Life.
Retiring to Mars? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Makes me more intrigued to see what's happening on Mars.
Game of cricket.
I have a steady hand.
Excuse us.
Sure.
Okay, I clearly was misreading the whole her flirting with him.
Mars is working with the OPA.
No, it can't be.
Yes, we have proof. We think.
Do you though, or do you want it to be proof? I feel like she really wants that to be true.
I dated a Martian once. Yeah, she was, beautiful.
It's interesting. I thought that Mars and Earth were going to be much more separated from each other, but it sounds like there is still, like, interactions between the people, economic relations.
Yeah, I get jock itch too sometimes. Pretty bad, actually. What I recommend
Okay. TMA, didn't need to know that.
Those 10 suits are anatomically correct.
You want me to put you down again?
Come on in. Try.
Well, the egging on is working. Getting some sort of reaction.
Alex. It's
good to
see you, I think.
Is he Martian?
Very well treated. Yeah, well,
Is this a betrayal?
I flew with the Mars Navy for 20 years before I shipped off on the camp.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, I served. And I was honorably discharged. There's a hell of a lot more than I can say about you, cowboy.
So, maybe he's not currently with them, but he was.
What if it was meant to be found, planted? By whom?
Earth?
Stands to gain. Who stands to gain if Earth and Mars get into a throwdown?
Belters?
How well do any of us really know Naomi?
Okay, putting more shade on Naomi. Again, gun on space station. Ooh.
I'm gonna die sometime. But now.
Give the Martians their water! We know they're not animals.
Who is this guy?
Who are you?
Treat them the way they should treat us.
Okay, seems to be someone that they all respect.
Oh, Juliet Andromeda Mount. She's, OPA.
What'd you say her name was?
Julie.
Okay, so that's right. They've called her both Julie and Juliet, so.
I'm just curious to know what your rate is. In case I need you to suit up for a different side.
What side?
Just looking to pay off law enforcement.
I think that under that ridiculous hat,
Again, shot at the hat.
I'll ask around for you. See if anybody know anything. And thank you for preventing bloodshed.
I feel like this guy is formal and nice, but I don't know if I totally trust him. Yeah, like it seems like he knows more than he's letting on. Oh.
Your
What are they
educational
doing?
history is quite impressive.
Oh, okay. Are we doing one of these little clear droplets?
Phoebe's a research station off limits to Belters.
Belt.
These people are so funny the way that they interrogate.
And I will not be your scapegoat.
Here it is. Here we go.
Hands where I can see them, please. Why did you leave the Canterbury?
We were answering a distress call.
Belters script distress calls all the time, 9 times out of 10 it's pirates.
Unfortunately, he was right about that. Most times they do scrub it.
Who registered the call? Was it you? Hands where I can see them.
Why is he being so insistent about the hands?
It was Holden.
I'm still curious what is going on with this
He registered the call.
droplet, like the eye connection.
You and Holden are working together.
Is it like a induce truth in some way out of the people they're interrogating? I don't know.
The hell is this? You join up?
Wait, what? That's an option? What did you tell him?
Wow, well, seems like he'd be quick to flip if it was.
They told me that you faked your medical records and signed on to the can to get away from a drug dealer who wanted you dead.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's probably true. It's good. He seems a little skeezy, a little bit. Hello.
All right, let's just settle
You didn't
down.
answer my question.
We putting all our cards on the table here.
Look, kids.
Oh. I think
These Navy boys.
she might out that he was the one that took the signal.
You stopped me from chasing down the ship that killed the can. Why?
Because you were being a reckless idiot.
Yeah? Or is it because they were friends of yours?
I think she was right about that.
Sleeper agents. You ever heard of them?
Well, screw you!
Guys,
Oh.
Shield, you ever heard of those?
here we go again.
This guy is very loyal to her.
Captain will speak to you now.
I don't know what to think. I don't think she's OPA. She seems pretty genuine in the ways that she's coming across, but I don't know.
Surveillance of diplomatic corps logged an urgent communique between Ambassador de Graaf and his counterpart on Mars. Now, shortly thereafter, we picked up a spike in chatter between Mars High Command and 9 MCRN facilities believed to manufacture stealth.
Uh-oh. So did he leak the information? Oh, maybe that was the intention this whole time.
Inventory. I leaked to de Graaf that Mars was giving stealth tech to the OPA. He did what I thought he would. They were calling to see if anything was missing. And since they had to ask, it means that they didn't give it to anyone.
Hey, she had a plan. I love it.
They didn't destroy the Canterbury.
Then who did?
Someone who's trying to start a war.
Just an OPA or someone else? Is this the captain? Yeah, I had a feeling she was going to be the captain.
By telling everyone, everywhere, that Mars is innocent. That the Canterbury was destroyed through the actions of Naomi Nagata, an operative of an OPA sleeper cell.
So they're trying to pin the whole thing on Naomi.
That's a dry plume of a ship decelerating hard toward us. We've been tracking it inbound ever since we picked up your distress call. It's not one of ours, or Earth's, and it won't answer our hails.
That is scary.
Sent for Naomi Nagata. What do you think now?
So there's some other ship or like entity en route to them.
Extrapolate the possible destinations.
Oh, I love this. It's like advanced AI.
Hey, Miller, you need to get your ass back down to Medina now. We got problems.
Okay, the people want their water. I felt like this was going to be an issue.
Right here.
She deed nixed it. She didn't want to inflame the situation.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to upset them.
They seem pretty upset already.
For your own safety, by order of the governor, there is now a curfew in the Medina.
I feel like this isn't going to work. It's just going to make the people more upset. I feel like...
Get the hell out of here! Go home!
Oh, yeah. It's happening.
Kids in there.
Gosh, this is chaotic. Okay, where are these kids? I hear screaming, but I don't see where these kids are. What was that noise? Like a stabbing noise. Was he stabbed? Oh my gosh. Hey, sorry. I kind of leaked information to you on purpose that I knew that you would give away. My bad.
They're an entire culture dedicated to a common goal, working together as one to turn a lifeless rock into a garden. We had a garden, and we paved it.
They couldn't do any of that.
Sadly, that is the truth.
My diplomatic credentials have been revoked. I've been banned from Mars for life.
That's sad.
Craig called the realtor about selling our house this morning.
So, is Craig his partner from Mars, it sounds like?
Finally, one night, you demanded to play. Well, we had a few.
I have a feeling this story is going to be his way of saying, I know what you did.
I was terrified for you. I didn't know why. And now I do. You will do anything to win. Just like
Including burning the relationship with him, it sounds like.
I won't play with you. Ever again.
Well, that's kind of sad, because it seems like they did have a real friendship, so... kind of burned that bridge, sadly. It was a good play, though. Oh my gosh, I feel like they did so much destruction with this riot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, and like all these dead people? Oh. This is one of the suitors from the dating app. Why do I suddenly have bad feeling something bad is going to happen to him? Is he speaking Russian? He's trying the phrase. I don't think it's going over well.
Let's go home. Miloda be home.
Oh, there's lots of them.
Over, Urta. It's just beginning.
Oh no. Wow. I feel like he couldn't even really put up a fight. Oh my gosh. What is this?
Remember the cat.
Oh my gosh, that was like an intense blow dart. So sad. He actually seemed nice. Oh my gosh, that's the end of the episode. Alright, so that was episode 3 of season 1 of The Expanse, and to be totally honest, I feel like this was definitely a slowdown in terms of the plot, which is okay. Not every episode has to be the most action jam-packed. I actually had a lot of people comment on my first video that this first season, the first couple of episodes are used to explain a lot of the backstory, world building, kind of setting the context. I definitely felt that in this episode, which, like I said, that's okay. Not every episode has to have the biggest explosions and plot progression. I feel like this episode was definitely centered on the ramifications still of the Canterbury being destroyed, and the political fallout from that, and the blame game between Mars and Earth about who was ultimately responsible for what happened. With the crew being detained, I was happy we got a little bit more about Mars, at least seeing their military, and seems like their people are so different from the Earth and the Belters, despite how much more interaction there is between Mars and Earth, which kind of caught me off guard. I assumed with how much tension there was that there would be very little interaction between Mars and Earth, but it definitely seems like there's still lots of yeah, kind of crossover between the people. So yeah, glad we got a little sneak peek. I'm definitely intrigued to learn more. I feel like Naomi probably ultimately isn't responsible is my best guess for what happened with the Canterbury and the ship being taken. Yeah, just from the way that the actress is portraying the character, that's not the sense that I'm getting, but I don't know, we'll have to see if that's right. And yeah, I liked with the UN official, her storyline. I I definitely misread her. I feel like at the beginning of the episode, I assumed that no matter what evidence she was presented, she was going to be gung-ho on blaming Mars for what had happened. But yeah, I was surprised that she was actually much more cunning than I thought with, you know, planting the information with her friend, which was relayed on to the Mars government, which they could then use to ascertain that it definitely was not Mars who was responsible for what had happened. So yeah, that was definitely interesting to me. I'm curious how these storylines are actually going to converge with each other. I'm starting to wonder if they're more so the purpose of these three different storylines we have going is just to show different perspectives or context rather than actual overlap between, you know, the storylines actually converging together. But I don't know, I could be totally wrong about that. So definitely excited to see where we go from here. Thank you again for clicking on the video. If you liked what you saw here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any of my future reactions. And like I said, definitely let me know in the comments some of the details I missed. Everyone has been so amazing with, you know, providing some of the details that I've missed. I feel like I pick up more in the editing of these episodes when I go back through and do the edit, but your comments have also been so helpful for helping me pick up on some of these things I might have missed. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye.